Welcome to Module 9.3 of Fit Education Certificate Nutrition. Today we'll be demystifying the concept of carb loading. Let's dive in.
Carbohydrate loading, also known as glycogen supercompensation, is a strategy employed by endurance athletes to increase their glycogen stores in their muscles and liver. This practice helps delay fatigue and enhance performance during prolonged exercise. To effectively carbohydrate load, athletes typically consume 10 to 12 grams of carbohydrates per kilogram of body weight per day for 36 to 48 hours leading up to the event. Carbohydrate loading requires careful planning to ensure the desired carbohydrate intake is achieved. Simply consuming a large portion of pasta or rice the night before may not be sufficient. Athletes should focus on consuming high carbohydrate foods throughout the day, such as fruits, vegetables, bread, pasta, and rice, to meet their carbohydrate goals. Choosing carbohydrate-dominant foods is essential during carbohydrate loading. Different foods can vary significantly in their macronutrient composition and overall calorie content. Athletes should opt for foods that are primarily carbohydrate sources to achieve the desired carbohydrate intake while minimizing fat and protein intake. This helps ensure that the majority of calories consumed during the loading phase come from carbohydrates. During carbohydrate loading, it is important to limit the intake of fat, protein, and fiber. These nutrients can slow down digestion and potentially hinder the absorption and utilization of carbohydrates. Fats and proteins take longer to digest than carbohydrates, which can delay the availability of glycogen for fuel. Fiber, found in whole grains, fruits, and vegetables, can also impede carbohydrate absorption. Therefore, athletes should focus on consuming predominantly carbohydrate-rich foods during the loading phase. Liquid carbohydrates, such as sports drinks, energy gels, and fruit juices, can be beneficial during carbohydrate loading. They provide a concentrated source of carbohydrates that can be easily consumed, allowing athletes to reach their carbohydrate goals without consuming large volumes of solid food. Liquid carbohydrates can be particularly useful when it's challenging to ingest large amounts of solid carbohydrates. By following a strategic carbohydrate loading plan and choosing appropriate foods and liquids, athletes can effectively increase their glycogen stores and optimize their performance during endurance exercise.
This concludes Module 9.3. We look forward to meeting you in the next part of Fit Education's Certificate in Nutrition.